Good to have you as well. I'm going to get around to rebuilding this engine now. Got everything I need. I've got the specs, service manuals, got everything I need. Tightening torques, the connecting rod GX140 is 12 Newton meters, 106 inch pounds. Now the head 140 is 24 Newton meters, 18 foot pounds. There's how you adjust the valve clearances there, tells you how to do it. Got the valve adjustment information there. Alright, let's start pulling the head off. I'll give it all a good clean it out with turpentine, get the carbon out, make it all like new. Okay, viewers, video didn't go quite as planned because the old man got a bit excited and decided to join in and help me. Yeah, you can see in here, there's a whole clump of carbon caught in there. It's the exhaust valve. The seats look pretty damn good. Intake's pretty clean. The guides look pretty good. These are valves. It's the intake valve, that's pretty clean. Bit of turpentine will help get the carbon off that. A little bit of wear, but it's not enough to cause any major problems. The seat, the actual seat side of the valve here, if you look carefully, it's just a tiniest bit of wear on that. Just well used. Now the exhaust, yeah, there's a lot of, you can see my gunk's carboned up on it. Yeah, I don't have a valve grinder to redo the seats on these. I might have to just do after I clean it, just do a good lap, just to get the good seal. So we'll lap those. Piston's pretty good. Gudgeon pin's pretty good. Bottom end looks really good. I can still see some of the machining marks there from the factory. Old man's already taken the rings off. There's the oil ring. Never easy to get these off without breaking them. Yeah, it's got some wear on it. There's compression rings. The bearing and seal. Crank bearing is a bit noisy, so we're going to change those. There's our governor, that's our oil alert. So when the oil level gets to below a certain level, pressure drops, and that shuts the engine off. Yeah, I'll probably clean this up as well. Flush all the gunk out, make sure it's all clean. And there's our lifters. The cam rods against, they look pretty good. And that actually sits up in the ball and socket joint there, in your push rods. There's an oil hole there. The oil sits in there. And they're both pretty good. So we'll start by cleaning this up. We'll clean the head out first. Look at that bloody carbon in there. Yep. The ball looks pretty good. I can still just see the honing marks on that, so there's no there's no need to re-hone that. There's a camshaft. The lobes look pretty good. Good regular oil changes, so shouldn't be any major wear in this. There are your rockers. There's our push rods. I've got them in a box here. Rear, exhaust, front intake. So remember which way to go back together. That's your little collet that goes on the top of your stem of the exhaust valve, because it's a shorter valve. Got them soaking in turpentine to break down the carbon deposits. This thing was absolutely caked in carbon. Got the head all toothbrushed and soaked in turpentine, because in that exhaust valve port there is just caked in carbon like concrete. So let that soak overnight and they'll break it all down. And the rings off. It's compression rings, oil ring which broke. They always tend to break the original oil rings. Got chamfered edges on both sides. Yeah. They don't really look too bad, but yeah, I'll change them anyway. Piston there, I cleaned out these little oil journal holes. Just get blast the compressed air through them. And they go through there to the back of the crown. Oil goes through there, where it's splattered with that little slinger. Goes up through there, comes out those holes through the oiling to form a glaze of oil inside that cylinder. There you go, there's. Yeah, I'll probably toothbrush those. So I did this in part 2 though. Toothbrush the grooves, the turpentine to pick out the carbon. Because this is actually quite clean, it doesn't really need much attention. Gudgeon pins are alright, there's no play in that. The crank bearing though, this main bearing here, that's a bit noisy. So that's going to be changed. And obviously the seal is going to be changed. And obviously the arrow indicator, which means it points down, which way it goes back together. Okay, the wear limit is 64.000mm, the wear limit, so it's probably, they act as a guide to how much the maximum amount you'd be able to hone that, because you can get oversized, slightly oversized piston and rings for these as well. Double soak overnight, working quite well to turpentine, so thanks for watching.